Lissa here, Cal Baptist University, Oral Communications. I chose a piece called My Name is Red by Orhan Pamuk. I found it in our book, our classroom text, and I just chose it because I had fun reading it. I thought it was very unique, and it was light and airy, and it had a surprise twist at the end. And I just loved the character. I love this piece. I just love it. I told my 10-year-old that she should learn this piece. I think it would be a great monologue. And I'm really curious as well as to how the audience is going to take to this piece. So, not having ever heard of this author or his work, I Googled and I discovered that Pamuk is a prominent Turkish author who wrote the story in 1998. His books have been translated into many languages all over the world. In 2005, he won the Ricardo Hooch Prize, which is a prize that started in 1978, and every 3 years they give this award to someone that they think, who they feel thinks independently and acts bravely. So I thought, ooh, that's a neat award to win. In 2005, he was also listed by Prospect magazine as one of the top 100 intellectuals in the world. Wow. That's big, I think. And in 2006, by Time magazine as one of the top 100 most influential people in the world. And he later received the 2006 Nobel Prize in Literature. Another interesting point I found out about him was, other than spending 3 years in New York, he stayed his entire life in Istanbul, in the same area. He's been writing novels for 30 years, and he actually trained to be an artist, a painter, an architect, and a journalist, but he's only ever worked as a novelist, which I thought was kind of interesting. I also Googled Ottoman miniature, and I learned that it was an art form in the Ottoman Empire. It was a book art, and these miniatures were not signed, unlike today with contemporary artists, they will sign them. Back then it was more of a group effort, although there was a head painter who was the one who was most highly respected. This story takes place during 16th century Istanbul, and according to Goodreads.com is, quote, a fiendishly devious mystery, a beguiling love story, and a brilliant symposium on the power of art, unquote. We begin. Behold! I am a 22-carat Ottoman Sultani gold coin, and I bear the glorious insignia of His Excellency our Sultan, refuge of the world. Here in the middle of the night, in this fine coffee house, overcome with funereal melancholy, Stork, one of our Sultan's great masters, has just finished drawing my picture. Though he hasn't yet been able to embellish me with gold wash, I'll leave that to your imagination. My image is here before you, yet I myself can be found in the money purse of your dear brother Stork, that illustrious miniaturist. He's rising. He's removing me from his purse, showing me off to each of you. Oh, hello! Hello! Greetings! Greetings to all the master artists and assorted guests. Your eyes widen as you behold my glimmer. You thrill as I shimmer in the light of the oil lamp. And finally, you bristle with envy at my owner, Master Stork. Oh, you're justified in behaving so, for there's no better measure of an illustrator's talent than I. In the past 3 months, Master Stork has earned exactly 47 gold pieces like myself. We're all in this money purse, and Master Stork, see for yourself, he isn't hiding us from anyone. He knows there's none among the miniaturists of Istanbul who earns more than he does. I can't help it. I take pride in being recognized as a measure of talent among artists, and in putting an end to unnecessary disagreements. In the past, before we got used to coffee and our minds sharpened, these dim-witted miniaturists weren't satisfied with spending their evenings arguing about who is the most talented, or who had the best sense of color, or who could draw the best tree, or who was the most expert in the depiction of clouds. Really? No. they'd actually come to blows over such issues, knocking each other's teeth out in the process. Now that my judgment decides everything, there's a sweet harmony in the workplace. And thank you. And what's more, an air that would suit the old masters of Herat. Let me list the various things I might be exchanged for. Please, 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 please. Okay. A good quality walnut-handled barber's mirror, edges inlaid with bone. 120 loaves of bread. A gravesite and coffin for 3. A silver armband. 1/10 of a horse. Okay. 1 buffalo calf. 2 high-quality pieces of china. Wow. 1 good hunting falcon with cage. 10 jugs of Pahayot's wine. Wow. Oh, and many other opportunities, too numerous to specify, really. As long as you promise not to tell anyone, I'll tell you a secret. Wait, do you promise not to tell anyone? All right, then. I confess. I'm not a genuine 22-karat Ottoman Sultani gold minted coin made of the shimmerless mint. I'm counterfeit. They made me in Venice using adulterated gold. They brought me here, passing me up as a 22-karat Ottoman gold piece. Your sympathy and understanding are much obliged. End scene. I hope you enjoyed her. I love her, and I hope you enjoyed her, and I hope I've piqued your curiosity as to perhaps reading all of his novels, and what an amazing author. So I myself plan to indulge in his novels, his literature. So thank you for watching.